Hello everyone and welcome back to the events videos for Let's Play Prototype. Once again we do the routine. Couple more events to do. We have our glide mission, another one. Let's see what fun we can do with that. Another kill and another consume. Let's go from the top down and start with the consume mission. Event. Yeah, I love doing that to myself. I love it.
Lost him. And we got eyes in the air.
Yeah, you totally lost me. So now that we've seen them, you can actually see the overview over there, that it actually has a specific goal. The military base infiltrations being, of course, the ones with the most purpose outside of just being an optional thing to do. Out of all of the consume events, infiltration is probably the one I'm going to keep in full most of the time, because it's the one that progressively changes over time the most. Except not at this point because, well, why are these cars lined up? They're not going to get through the military base. But also this is the fact that we're infiltrating the same military base that we did last time. Way to go! There's another military base that we could have went to. However, sucker. That's kind of something you can do. As long as the field's open, it's open for about a split second, and then you can just kill someone out of spite. Same routine. And we got a couple more upgrades for this time, because we have our new upgrades after doing the last main mission. So increase effectiveness with our tanks, our assault rifle. We're not going to be getting all of the upgrades. I think there's a grenade launcher upgrade as well. There's also another one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So we'll be getting that probably the next consume event. I'm just going to follow this guy until I get a valid you can stealth consume him.
What's this, a fucking mating dance?
I'm sorry if it looks that way, but I'm just trying to do my job. I have your back, buddy. You know that. We're best friends. There we go. So we got an artillery upgrade, which is the main reason why we came in here. Now, we didn't actually get one that ups our ammo count for artillery strikes, but they are upgraded in terms of damage, area effect, and increased shots downrange. Now, there is a web of intrigue target over here, but that will be covered later in its own video. That's one thing I'm going to be also cutting out, is the neutralization of base interiors, because you don't really need to see that. Hide the children's eyes, it's too violent. And there we go. Now please tell me there isn't another consume event right after this one. And there is not. So we can continue on with the other two missions. Events! So we're gonna do the kill mission event first. I just like leaving this in because it's too fun. But we're back at the Gentech building for this kill event. Grind the bones. Now, in terms of the title, what active power do you think we're going to be using? It is, in fact, the Hammer Fist. So, the way in order to get an easy gold on this is pretty much the same technique as the claw mission. Dismemberment. Claw event. Dismemberment. You have to be able to find large groups of just regular infected guys. It's a bit easier with the hammer fist because it's just whacking in a larger area of effect than with the claws. So you're kind of alright there. The only difference is that you have a shorter amount of time in order to do this, I think. Of course, the hammer fist is also a little bit more powerful. Don't even bother with the hunters as well. Just try and get to a large group of the infected. If the targeted enemies also come at you and get in your way, that's also a bonus. And that infected is also in the corner, stuck. That's good. So there we go. Nothing really difficult about that. Oh, and Claw Guy disappeared. Okay. Claw Guy disappeared, but Chubby Guy didn't. I guess it's because Claw Guy's alive and Chubby Guy's dead. But with that simply out of the way, we can just blaze on through to the next event. Our glide event. Overarching Triumph. I certainly like the locations of where these glide events are. It just kind of gives you a good view. Now, there's a little bit of a difference between this one and the last one, and it has to do with elevation. The center of this is on top of this little nub. So, we're going to learn something about distance and how it's calculated a bit, which is probably going to be totally wrong, don't even listen to me. But not only does it measure how far away you are horizontally, but it also measures how far away you are vertically. And because of the nub being there where the center of it is, you're not going to be getting as good a score as you think you're going to be getting. And we're going to just do this event a couple more times in order to show off other things in order to prove that point. See, there is a car just to the left of the little nub in the center. Well, let's see what happens when you accidentally land on it. So we're slightly higher and slightly further away. It actually just kind of pumps up your distance. Now, roughly about 23-25 minutes later, I get the best score I could possibly get out of this. I have a specific goal for each of the glide events in order to beat, but unfortunately I didn't really do that well. Even though I did do very well. .24. I'll have to live with that. I think it also has to do with the nub and the elevation. I think it's because the center is actually at the bottom of that and you can't actually get to it. But that'll be it for this events video. See you next time as we complete one more story mission, repeat the process, and do some more events. See you next time, everyone.